Y'all are going to love him. So funny, so talented. Give it up for my friend, Mr. Billy Jamison, everybody.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? Wow, y'all look good. Josh said this was casual. If I'd have noticed formal, I'd have worn my boots. Yeah, I guess you can tell by my attire, you know what I'm going to be when I grow up, right? A small patch of woods. Yeah. No, actually, I'm a bow hunter. Yeah. You know what they say about bow hunters? Me either. Anyway, but I try to stay optimistic. I'm a really optimistic guy. Matter of fact, I'm so optimistic that my cup is full. Matter of fact, it's overflowing because I buy my jock strap 3 sizes smaller. Hashtag moose knuckle. Hashtag forget that. Yeah, you know how you go to the drive-thru and it's always exciting because you never know what you're going to get, right? So I kind of always like to be optimistic. And I pull up one time at a Burger King and the lady's like, "What is your desire?" I'm like, "I'll have a Whopper." And she's like, "Would you like to supersize that?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." She's like, "Would you like the special sauce?" I'm thinking, yeah, And then she says, "Would you like me to hold the pickle?" I'm like, up to the drive-thru, my pants are down, I got singles out, I'm ready to just, And then it's like Suge Knight's body double, looking at her, he's handing me stuff, and I'm going, "Where's that hot babe?" And I'm looking, and she's over by the shake machine, and she's like making that shake, and I'm like, "That's her, that's the girl." Oh my God, I'm waving, I'm like, "Come on, look at me, look at me." And she just dishes around the corner, and the guy comes back, and I'm like, "Dang." And I'm like taking the food, and he hands it back to me, and I'm looking around for her, and I'm starting to leave, and he goes, "Would you like any ketchup?" I was like, yeah. You gotta be optimistic, right? So, yeah, that's me. And then I was in California not too long ago, last couple years actually. It was really bad though. I hadn't smoked weed in a while, so I figured I'd smoke some weed. Well, weed's gotten a lot better in California. Not like when I used to smoke it, right? So I get some friends and we're at a party and they're like, "Hey, you want to hit this?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm sitting there and passing the joint, I'm hitting it. Yeah. And I mean, I'm stoned. I'm so stoned. And I'm just smoking. And I'm like, man, I haven't been this high since I was like 20. I'm going, this is awesome. And I start to pass the joint, and I look over, and he's got it. And I'm like, wow. He's like, "Dude, you've been smoking your finger for like 15 minutes. I know. And I'm saving it. No, put it in my pocket. So, yeah. And then, let's see. Yeah, smoking weed, I get really scared smoking weed because it really gets me scared because, my job piss tests for it. So, you know how you have, I don't know about you, but I have like these bad dreams, like especially when a test is coming up and I know I'm close. And I just wake up and I feel like I just smoked in my dream. And then I wake up and I'm like, God, was that real? Because, it gives you short-term memory loss, So I'm not sure if I'm high or if it was a dream because I dreamed that I just got high when I just got high a few days ago. And it was the same dream of when I got high. So now I'm like, was that yesterday or not? So then I'm like really paranoid and I'm like really hungry and then I just get stoned and I'm like 2 days sober now. Yeah. Josh, you said that was a good joke. You can blame that one on Josh. Okay. So, yeah, take his class, yeah. Right. Yeah. So in California, I was trying to get my acting on, right? I was going to be an actor. And I've been doing it for a while, so I decided to go out and get some training in L.A., see what they got in L.A., and they got some really good training. And then I thought I'd diversify. I want to have a bunch of good, meaty roles. So I thought, well, I might have to be a homosexual. So I decided to study up for the role. Not like that. I mean, just But anyway, I was really wanting to, just get into the stuff. So I got a spray tan. I started shopping at Express. And I have an apartment right there in Midtown. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, I decided when I was walking across the street, to just get my swerve on. So I did a little power walking, and you know how you get that thing going? I was moving, checking out guys, while I'm walking my thing, my Daisy Dukes, my Express shirt that I cut off right here, snap-on man bun. All of a sudden, the cop pulls me over, and I was walking across the street just to get a vegan euro. And he was like, "Sir, I'm gonna have to bust you for jaywalking." I said, "Sir, I was not jaywalking, I was gay walking." And he said, "You wanna stand over there by the car?" I said, "Go ahead, I'm feeling frisky." And he said, "Sir, I'm gonna have to read your rights." I said, "No, you're gonna read me my wrongs." And that's it. Thank you.